Hey, Flash here with Flashy Dark Arts. Did you know that Rudolph is actually about racism, bigotry, sexism, and homophobia? Yeah, me neither. But we're going to talk about it today. Once again, I'm going to film this entire thing sitting down. I just wanted to show off my favorite Christmas sweater. You done messed up, Aaron! You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would say he's a victim of a repressive, overly masculine society that singles out minorities based on their race or sexual preference. Wouldn't you? Still kind of hot. Oh my hell. Of course it's the HuffPost. But people really are complaining about Rudolph though. That's the funny part, man. It really is making me feel like there's a war on Christmas. I said there was in my last video because I thought that concept was silly. But this week I'm feeling more like Alex Jones, like, there's a war on Christmas, I can't even handle myself, the lizard people are behind it, it's the lizard people. This is getting absurd. Here, Google, what is the history of Rudolph?
On the website Tidbits.com, they say, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was created by the department store chain Montgomery Ward as one way to save money on some of their annual Christmas promotions. Robert L. May created Rudolph in 1939 as an assignment for the department store.
Okay, it's fairly accurate. It makes it sound kind of commercial though. They actually were, Montgomery Ward was distributing, they were buying and distributing coloring books for free to give to people, you know, for Christmas time. It was a gift. They thought that making the book Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer would be a cool way to save money and then, you know, give to people. It's a cool thing to do for the holidays, right? Giving away free books. I think that's pretty cool. His boss suggested that Robert L. May make the main character an animal because it'd be cute, right? It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's what we got. Okay, now when Robert L. May wrote Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, he used his own painful memories from his childhood to make the character, right? Things that happened to him when he was picked on or whatnot, right? And he was also a very shy kid, okay? Now, he probably did this to make some type of moral lesson about you shouldn't judge people, right? Now, I don't know Robert L. May, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that he wasn't a racist, a homophobe, a bigot, or whatever the hell people want to accuse him of, okay? He used his own childhood memories to make the character, okay? It was probably shit he felt stupid about. So, Robert L. May definitely didn't intend for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to be any of those things, so what the hell went wrong with the movie? Well, obviously nothing, because the damn thing's a classic, okay? Everybody loves it. Yeah, there's a bunch of rude antagonists. I mean, what? Santa Claus, Rudolph's father, the coach, the elf boss, and the abominable snowman. But all those people learn a good moral lesson at the end of the show. So what the hell's wrong? I know what you're saying. Yeah, but they needed Rudolph to guide the sleigh. So once you need somebody, then they're okay. Then they're cool, right? In life, that seems to be the case most of the time. But in the movie, if you watch it again, he actually, they come back, all the quote-unquote misfits come back, and they apologize to him. They said they're kind of harsh on him. They feel bad. And everything's cool. And then Santa needs Rudolph to guide the sleigh. It's not like he came back and said, oh, thank goodness. Come here, Glowy. I need to borrow your nose. All right, so we just got done watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I wanted to know what my children thought about it. See if they noticed the politics in it. Okay, Luke. What do you think Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is all about? What do you think the moral of the story is?
Don't be a jerk to people that... No.
That are different?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Because we're all just people, right? Is that what you're saying? Because we might have powers. Yeah. What if Rudolph didn't have powers? What if he just turned out to be normal, but he had a red nose? Does that make him a bad person anyway, or a bad deer? No. Do you think he still could have pulled Santa's sleigh even though he had a big red nose? Yeah, me too. All right, Logan, what do you think? What do you think the moral of the story is?
I think you shouldn't judge people just because they have shiny noses.
Yeah? Yeah? What if they have different hair, or different, big feet or big hands or
What
something?
does that matter?
It doesn't matter, does it? Does it? The moral of the story is we should be nice to everybody, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you guys are both wrong. It's about racism, sexism, hatred, and bigotry. That's what Rudolph is all about. Go to your rooms. No cookies tonight. You guys go straight to bed right now. No cookies. You guys are little Nazis. You're Nazis. You're Nazis. Those little Nazis have no place in this house. I'm so ashamed. Oh, if I could abort them, I would, but apparently the cutoff is 22 weeks. Hi. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is so awkward. I'm just calling to inquire about an abortion. Uh-huh. Well, I'm curious, what's the latest that you can get an abortion? Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, 22 weeks? Okay. What if they're just a little bit further than that? Just a little bit ahead of that time frame. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. How far are they? About 432 weeks. Hello? Hello? Son of a... sorry, I had to change locations. They're doing construction behind my house. Kind of sounds like a washer machine going off in the background. You can probably still hear it. But there is one thing that's not addressed, okay? And that is sexism. Check out this clip with Rudolph's father and mother when Rudolph goes missing and the father's going to look for him.
Mrs. Donner wanted to go along, naturally, but Donner said, "No, this is man's work." And no sooner did the man of the house leave when Mrs. Donner and Clarice decided to set out on their own.
See what I'm talking about? Pretty sexist, right? The funny part is her and the little girlfriend or whatever wind up going out and looking for Rudolph anyways. Like, it's not like they do what he says, it's kind of like, oh gosh, he's an idiot. But yeah, it was pretty sexist. Me personally though, I would have slapped her around a little, told her to go back to the kitchen and make me a nice reindeer meal. That's what I would have done. There is another part that's kind of sexist too. Later in the film, they talk about like taking the women back to camp, because the women are incompetent. I guess they're going to get hurt if they're out in the wilderness.
They are all very sad at the loss of their friend, but they realize that the best thing to do is to get the women back to Christmas Town.
So what was going on here? Well, it turns out that work inequality was still a hot subject in the 1950s and 1960s. In fact, in 1964, Representative Howard Smith of Virginia proposed prohibition on gender discrimination, and he offered it into the Civil Rights Act, and it made it in. Heads up, spoiler alert, feminism won. Yay, old school feminists, okay? Old school feminists, not new, okay? They win, and I'm sure these guys learn the error of their ways, okay? It's not like Rudolph is, we don't like, hey kids, you want to learn about how the men should be working and the women should be back home? All right, kids, let's watch Rudolph. It's just a Christmas cartoon, okay? People, if this is the worst part of it from the 1960s, dude, let it go, man. There's no racism, there's no homophobia, there's no this, that, bigotry. There's a little bit of sexism, yeah, we caught on to that. But it's a cartoon from 1960, okay? We've come a long way. Let's keep moving forward and not keep looking back and trying to ruin everything, okay? Cut the crap, all right? It's Flash with Flashy Dark Arts telling you to have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate. And you know what else? Cut the war out on Christmas. Oh, it's making me so mad. Oh, the war on Christmas. Lizard people are behind it. Oh, makes me so angry. I could just rip my shirt, except for the shirt is actually a very nice shirt and I don't want to rip it. Okay. Leave Christmas alone, please. So I don't have to go Alex Jones on ya.